boys and girls. Today we'll be using our read aloud to make personal connections. Hi boys and girls, this is Miss Smith. I teach second grade at Oakdale Elementary School, and today I'm here to read you a book, and we're going to make some connections to this book, personal connections, maybe something that has happened to you that happened in the book. And the title of the book is Scaredy Squirrel, and it was written by Melanie Watts. So Scaredy Squirrel, what do you think Squirrel is scared of? I don't know. What have you been scared of? Or have you ever been scared of something? I know I sure have. Lots of things. So let's read to find out what Squirrel is so scared about. Warning, Scaredy Squirrel insists that everyone wash their hands with antibacterial soap before reading this book. Well, Squirrel has lots of knowledge because we should be washing our hands all the time. Scaredy Squirrel. Scaredy Squirrel never leaves his nut tree. The unknown. So outside of Squirrel's tree is the unknown. He'd rather stay in his safe and familiar tree than risk venturing out into the unknown. What does familiar mean? Say the word familiar. What does it mean to you? If something is familiar, it means I know it. It's comfortable to me, or something that I know. So his tree is a familiar place. The unknown can be a scary place for a squirrel. A few things Scaredy Squirrel is afraid of: tarantulas, poison ivy, green Martians, killer bees, germs, and sharks. I'm afraid of those things too. So he's perfectly happy to stay right where he is. Advantages of never leaving the nut tree: great view, plenty of nuts, safe place, no tarantulas, poison ivy, green Martians, killer bees, ants, or sharks. Disadvantages of never leaving the nut tree: same old view, same old nuts, same old place. I think Squirrel is afraid of leaving his tree. So that's what he's so scared of. So on Monday, he's at the top of the tree. On Tuesday, he's looking at a different angle, from a different angle on the tree. On Wednesday, he's down at the bottom of the tree. Thursday, different part of the bottom of the tree. Friday, back to the top of the tree. Saturday, down to the bottom. And Sunday, back to the top where he started. In Scaredy Squirrel's nut tree, every day is the same. Everything is predictable. All is under control. So he is afraid to leave his tree because he feels safe doing the same thing over and over again. Scaredy Squirrel's daily routine: 6:45 a.m. wake up. 7 a.m. eat a nut. 7:15 a.m. look at the view. 12 noon, eat a nut. 12:30 p.m. look at the view. 5 p.m. eat a nut. 5:31 p.m. look at view. 8 p.m. go to sleep. So that's his daily routine. He does that every day. But let's say, just for example, that something unexpected did happen. You can rest assured that this squirrel is prepared. So that means he's ready for something unexpected to happen, if it should happen. A few items in Scaredy Squirrel's emergency kit: parachute, bug spray, mask and rubber gloves, hard hat, antibacterial soap, calamine lotion, a net, Band-Aid, sardines. So these are all the things that he keeps in his emergency kit. What to do in case of an emergency, according to Scaredy Squirrel. Step 1, panic. Step 2, run. Step 3, get kit. Step 4, put kit on. Step 5, consult exit plan. Step 6, exit tree. If there is absolutely, definitely no other option. So he does not want to leave that tree. Exit plan, top secret. Exit 1, note to self, watch out for green Martians and killer bees in the sky. I am here. Exit 2. Note to self, do not land in river. If unavoidable, use sardines to distract sharks. Exit 3. Note to self, look out for poison ivy and for tarantulas roaming the ground. Exit 4. Note to self, keep in mind that germs are everywhere. Remember, if all else fails, playing dead is always a good option. With his emergency kit in hand, Scaredy Squirrel watches. Day after day, he watches. Until one day, Thursday, 9:37 a.m. A killer bee appears. Scaredy Squirrel jumps in panic, knocking his emergency kit out of the tree. This was not part of the plan. Scaredy Squirrel jumps to catch his kit. He quickly regrets this idea. The parachute is in the kit, but something incredible happens. What do you think happens? Let's see. He starts to glide. Scaredy Squirrel is no ordinary squirrel. He's a flying squirrel. Wow. And he didn't even know. He feels overjoyed, adventurous. Scaredy Squirrel forgets all about the killer bee, not to mention the tarantulas, poison ivy, green Martians, germs, and sharks. Carefree, alive, until he lands in a bush and plays dead. 30 minutes later, 1 hour later, 2 hours later. Why do you think he lay there so long? I bet he was enjoying the view. Different from his nut tree, right? Finally, Scaredy Squirrel realizes that nothing horrible is happening in the unknown today. So he returns to his nut tree. All this excitement has inspired Scaredy Squirrel to make drastic changes in his life. What do you think he changed? Now that he went out into the unknown and he found that it wasn't scary at all, what do you think he changed? Scaredy Squirrel's new and improved daily routine. 6:45 a.m., wake up. 7 a.m., eat a nut. 7:15 a.m., look at view. 9:37 a.m., jump into the unknown. 9:45 a.m., play dead. 11:45 a.m., return home. 12 noon, eat a nut. 12:30 p.m., look at view. 5 p.m., eat a nut. 5:31 p.m., look at view. And 8 p.m., go to sleep. So he changed his daily routine to include going out into the unknown. Poison ivy. P.S. As for the emergency kit, Scaredy Squirrel is in no hurry to pick it up just yet. The end. So Scaredy Squirrel was afraid of everything, or afraid of leaving his nut tree mostly, but he was prepared just in case the unexpected did happen. So I encourage you guys to make you an emergency kit. Make a drawing of what you would actually keep in the case of an unexpected emergency. So what would be in your emergency kit? I am anxious to find out all about it. Go ahead and draw out an emergency kit and the items that would be in there and show it to your parents. It's a good thing to keep and have just in case of an unexpected emergency.